professional scientific lovers that don't know the Pacific Rim 2013. Now, the sequel has released. Pacific Rim Uprising is the sequel of Guillermo del Toro's Pacific Rim 2013. This movie, which has 111 time duration, is directed by Ateven DeKnight and has released in 2018. He also works the script, collaborate with Emily Carmichael, and that's too long for me to present the sequel after waiting for about 5 years, especially for me and people who are attracted with the previous movie. But it actually doesn't matter because lovers always wait for
the jail-free card.
You know, you can front all you want.
The View is set after 10 years where it must be visual effect that's present to visualize the condition of town. I feel different things when I watch the previous movie. It gives me like horror sense because it has dark view and tone, and probably this is because the previous movie presents the kaiju and the battle between kaiju and Jaeger more than in the second movie.
Yeah. You want a drink?
Sure. Thanks. Ice cream's up top.
Yes. Yes.
So one more time around, huh? Prove your old man wrong?
Nah, I just came back to see if your chin implant ever settled in.
Well, I think it settled in quite nicely.
Yeah, it's very commanding. Kids must love it.
Jake, these kids, they look up to us.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta show them that we can work together.
Well, the war ended 10 years ago, man.
This
You just need to
sequel
let
is
that go.
brighter than the first. Some characters seem more enjoyable in every conversation, and they are said to have more dialogue and interaction with each other than in the previous movie. Stephen still brings the same concept for the main plot for the sequel, but he developed the conflict to be more complex. It's an unpredictable conflict. Even I can guess it before, but it still surprises me. And this Pacific Rim doesn't present the kaiju for many times, but it seemed like this Pacific Rim focuses on showing the new model of Jaeger that I admit they are really great, bright, and modern. Some dialogue I can catch it well because it's too fast, especially when they talk about the science thing or something else that is significant to understand. I often hash it and try to understand well again. And some scenes are too fast and I can watch them in detail, but they are still looked cool. Steven introduced some new actors that are never mentioned in the previous movie, like John Boyega, one of Star Wars movie actors, as Jack Pentecost, son of Savior Pentecost, who sacrificed life to save world in the previous movie. Scott Eastwood as Nathan Lambert, co-pilot of Gypsy Avenger. Kylie Spaney as Amara Namami, the Jaeger maker from second material that can be stolen. And finally, she became one of cadet in the PDC. We still can watch Mako, but not really, to save people in the previous movie. I expect that Mako has important role in the sequel of this movie, but and she will exist until the end of movie. But it's wrong. I still ask why Mako is died after what she did after her role. in the previous movie and where is relate. They can help the team of pilot in PPDC, and I guess PPDC, the new and the place for preparing weapon for kaiju, will be stronger with many experienced pilots. John Boyega brings humor in playing the character of Jake. As I said before, that the title of this movie is developed and felt more enjoyable than the first movie. There is, in the beginning of the story, in the beginning of the movie, there is no clue that Jack was ever in PPDC before and co-pilot will be. And I really like his acting when he interacts with Meiko. They are really like brother and sister. And Kylie's Penny is fit with character of Amara. Her face shows stubborn and curious young girl, but energetic and smart, of course. Can you imagine? She successfully made small and cool jigger alone. That's the great achievement. She describes to me how the young generation should be. And yeah, I like the professor. They are like the real doctor, the real scientists in this movie. The names are Newt and Herman. Their analysis is always looked cool. Overall, this movie is one of the movies that you must watch soon. What this movie has delivered will make you surprised, especially the visual effect. Dan Minu is epic in giving the effects. They are almost like the real condition. The monster, the rabbit, the striped tongue are like real. One thing I catch that is editing look is the kaiju blood. It's really the editing look. And I think that the certain music is set in special scene in order to create a sense of getting strained for the viewer. And I'm sure it will pump out the adrenaline more and more. One thing you have to know that this movie is safe for kids, because the scenes are still appropriate for kids. But the better one is the parents should consider about whether their kids need to be accompanied or not. I really recommend this movie to watch soon in your device or in the cinema. Although I said before that the first movie gives me sense in mind, but you will regret if you live to watch the second movie or the sequel. This movie gives something different, and you who have watched the previous movie must continue to follow the story. And I'm sure that this movie does make your eyes treatment to show the fantasy scenes. Okay, everyone, that's all about my review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you and goodbye.